Yeah, man.
Welcome to Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.
It starts with a spoke at 2 a.m. Just a hum in my head, let it be with it. Tap on the table, rhythm in time, turning little ideas into something that shines. Got a line on my napkin, a chord on repeat, melody dancing on restless feet. Chasing that feeling, don't let it go. It's how a brand new song is born, you know. Lay by lay, we build it strong, finding the groove where it belongs. Come up with a melody that is so free, find that hook that sticks like a memory. Arrange the rhythm, time it right, turn that little spark into shining light. Lay down vocals, give it your soul, now you got something ready to roll. When it's polished and bright, ready to go, send it out to Unsigned Spotlight. Yeah! Rich hits hard, harmony sweet, baseline walking on dancing feet. Stack those tracks, fine-tune the sound, magic happen when passion is bound. Mix it clean, let the chorus soar, hit replay what I hear and raw. From studio dreams to the world outside, it's time to take that leap of pride. All that work, all that fire, now it's popping higher and higher. Come up with a melody, let it fly. Fancy hook, you can't deny. Built in, so fire get down, spin that sound all over town. Lay down vocals, hard on track, no holding back, no looking back. When it's shining and ready to go, send it straight to Unsigned Spotlight. Ooh, ooh, hey, yeah. Lights come up, crowd gets loud. Here come the voices drawing the crowd. AJ steps in with that fire inside, breaking down bars like a lyrical fight. Michael's got vision, ear to the street, spotting the anthem before it's a hit. Real talk, real ears, no industry girls, highlighting talent, turning dreams to balls. From review to feature, they open the door, shining that light like never before. AJ and Michael, calling your name, turning on sides and a part of the game. Melody rising, hear it loud from bedroom beats to a roaring crowd. Dreaming, building, let it ignite. Now you're shining in the spotlight. From that spark in the quiet night to the stage in the bright white light. Time is now, let the world hear it. Unsigned Spotlight. Let's premiere it. Ooh. Who's got next? You do. Who's on the mic? AJ and Michael, where we shining. Unsigned Spotlight.
Singing with it and hitting all the notes. My voice is in good shape today.
I'm not in very good shape.
Why?
I'm reporting live from Torbay Hospital. I've had an accident. I've been here all day Okay, so please, viewers, supporters, friends and family, singer-songwriters, please, can you just be very gentle with me today, okay? Because I'm in hospital, okay? A very serious accident has happened. And I need to share with you, after all this week, something has finally happened, and it's happened before my 49th birthday, okay? So
49th
please,
or 50th?
for my 50th birthday, so please, everybody, just, just be gentle with me, okay? I'm sad to report that I have had the accident and it did fall off. So I'm reporting from Torbay Hospital today, just to let everybody know that I am in hospital. Let's just have a sad moment for AJ. It was wished upon him at the beginning of the week, and it has now happened.
Oh.
Not really! I can't believe I found that in a group. Seriously? It hasn't fallen off. Richard's saying, how big is that cast? Well, if you got it, flaunt it, I just thought it was a good way to start the show. I found it in my group. We've been talking about it all week, putting it on AJ's dating profile about he's becoming 50 years old and his knob's going to fall off. I just thought, do you know what? I'll share the picture. Michael, you don't know where to look.
You are way too amused with yourself.
I am so amused with myself. I really am. I tell you what, this show reminds me of the Chris Moyle show. If anybody in the UK remembers waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning listening to Chris Moyles, my humour is around his level. And he used to play the best music to drive to in the mornings. But his humour was hilarious. So I'm kind of got the Chris Moyle things going on. So you just have to excuse me. I was brought up in the 90s, listening to Chris Moyles on the road, It was a hard life. I thought that picture was quite good, actually. I thought it actually, mimics me. I sent it to my really good friend, and I said to her that I was in hospital and she needed to come and visit me in the southwest and come and make sure that I was okay, because I had to put her name down as a next of kin. We ain't even met each other yet.
Oh my God.
Oh, I don't think that date's going to go very well, I don't think.
Oh, wow.
Well, if people don't get AJ's sense of humour by now, they're not going to get anybody's, are they? Why are you so tired? What's going on with your T-shirt today?
What is it? Oh, well.
It's Deadpool.
Okay, so my favorite cartoon character is Deadpool.
He's not cartoon. He's adult. You can't play him to kids, can you? Well, every second is fuck knuckle. You cannot play Deadpool to a kid.
Let me finish. Stop interrupting me. Okay, so my favorite comic book character is Deadpool. Jason's favorite comic character is Groot.
Okay.
So this is Deadpool wearing a Groot costume, and this is Groot wearing a Deadpool costume. I have to have it custom made.
Cool.
Isn't it cute? I love this shirt.
I like it. I think we should have rights to be able to put that on a mug.
I think that they would sue us.
They would probably sue us. Zachy saying Zippy's going to sue me as well because I just nicked his design for a mug as well.
I thought I would stick JP's face here and my face there.
No. Pass me a bucket.
Which is kind of cute. So
it is kind of cute.
This is like literally like one in 100 shirt. This is like almost impossible to find.
So. Because you had it custom made, that's why.
Yes. So
do you know us artists are soppy sods, aren't we? You know, we are soppy sods, really, deep down.
And
it's the thing about being an artist.
I worked hard yesterday doing business stuff.
Ooh, business stuff? Tell me about your business stuff.
I got all my songs copyrighted. And they're all part of my they're all part of my publishing company.
Okay, so you've got a publishing company now, have you?
Yeah, so yes, I have about 77 songs that are
all published to yourself
in my catalog, my music catalog.
Your music catalog. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so hang on. Let's tell these songwriters out here. What difference does that make for a songwriter in terms of
I'm going to tell you something. I really didn't think it meant much because, you know, people had said, you know, if you mail your song to yourself, that's kind of like a poor man's copyright, which is fine. I mean,
yeah,
but it doesn't. It's more of a. That's more of a battle. If you're, you know, like our friend Willie is really getting into songwriting, and he asked me over the weekend. He said, you know, what should I do? And I said, if you're really going to write and you want other people to do your stuff, then you need to definitely, first off, make sure your stuff is copyrighted so that whatever is made from it, whatever mechanical licenses you need, you know, or somebody needs, you will be covered and protected. So if anybody comes in and says, hey, that's number one. Publishing is where you make your money. Copyright protects you from other people stealing your intellectual property and that kind of thing. But the ASCAP or BMI, they are the ones that if somebody does play your music on a TV show, in a movie or something like that, or it's streamed, you know, and something like that, they will collect all the revenues from it.
So important to get signed up to them. That's one thing. That's so many of my songs I haven't done yet, and I need to, because everybody just presumes that once you put it on like DistroKid or Ditto or whatever, you get all of your money. No, that's not where your money comes from. There's other places that can collect your royalties. I'm probably owed thousands by now. A few, a tenner. You know, I'm sure I'm earning some. I tell you, I see my streams in the morning when I wake up, and they are still streaming all my songs. That means that I'm owed money. So it's like this car finance scam that's going around at the moment in the UK. Okay, BMI, you owe me money. I'm coming for it.
Oh my God. So yes, I seriously, all joking aside, if you're a songwriter and you are pitching your songs to other artists to sing, nothing is protecting you from that artist taking your music or your lyrics and doing something with it on their own. So just really protect. So, yeah, I have a publishing company, and then I am also a recognized songwriter with ASCAP.
All joking aside, I did agree to that. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, me and Richard have been doing a song today. It's a bit of a secret, okay? So we've been writing a song this afternoon. So we haven't even done a royalty sheet yet, or a split sheet, okay? So we'll have to discuss that after the show, because it's really important that we get it done in the right way. Might not even put this one out, to be honest. This one's like something special, so it's I'm zip it until next week. I won't say anything until next week.
It can be pricey. It can be pricey to copyright.
I'm going to go the poor route. I'm going to go the old man's route. I'm going to send it through the letterbox. I've got a red box outside my door. There you go, Richard. We'll put it in the letterbox outside. I don't mind doing the poor man's version.
But that won't work for ASCAP. But
why won't it work for ASCAP?
Because ASCAP and BMI. Okay, you know what? I get it that we're supposed to be fun every now and then, but every now and then we should be talking about things that are serious like this.
Sorry.
Like serious, you go. It's like
I can't be serious. I can't be serious. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. What I will do also for everybody also, I've got some great literature on my Phoenix Rise mentorship page, all about BMI and ASCAP. And if anybody needs that information, I will email them there, okay? Because I want you to collect your royalties, okay? Joking aside, AJ can be serious.
And protect yourself. I mean, and that's, the copyright protects. Like now, my songs and the arrangements and everything else. Because
I got Richard in trouble with his wife. I did. Now I'm in trouble with Michael. I'm doing well this afternoon. I really am.
I'm literally talking and you're just cutting me off with dribble.
No, it's not dribble. £65 for copyright. That's bloody expensive.
Yeah.
Really?
I
put it in the post box.
It's cheaper if you do it by the album.
How do I wrong song?
Yes, it's $35 to $55 for a song to copyright, but it's about $140 for an album.
No wonder us artists, independent artists, are skin. Seriously.
Protect yourself. Now my lyrics and my arrangements, which I worked on, are protected. Now nobody can come in there with and steal all the musical arrangement from.
Fantastic. I've just been through your email inbox, okay? And now you've got a new sponsor from Durex, okay, to make sure that you're protected where you go out, okay? They don't want you unsafe, okay?
I feel so unvalued right now.
Rich has got a hot tub to buy for his missus just because he's in a doghouse.
I'm a fun person too, but we are here to
educate
as well. And right now, we've seen You're Willie in a Cast.
I was reporting for Torbay Hospital. It was serious. There's nothing wrong with that. It was serious, okay?
Watch.
Look, it was serious, okay? I was reporting from hospital.
Watch.
How do you do that? Is that a new thing? You put your thumbs up and it comes up with a thumb up?
Oh, no.
How do you do that? I want to do that. That's not fair. How come I'm the one who's got all the control buttons and I can't put a bloody thumb up? That's not fair.
Because some things are not meant for you.
I want a thumb. That's not fair. I want a thumb. All right, that's it. StreamYard, you're in trouble. I am literally going to be talking to you later after the show. Anyway, I've got some good music for you today. Do you want to know who's on the show? Or are you just going to sit and sulk just because you're not allowed a serious conversation on this show?
No, it's because every time I talk, you.
I know, but we were bored. We were bored of the songwriting tips, okay? It wasn't exciting. Everybody wants to know that my Willie's okay from the hospital, okay? It's more important. I'm glad you got your business stuff sorted out.
But it was something that I really do want to encourage, because I've gotten to know a lot of people that are just starting out, or they have 20 or 30 songs or more that's in their library, and I know that for a fact they're pitching them to people to sing, and I'm like, you need to protect yourself.
You do.
Because there's no, if you don't have a copyright and you don't have any proof that you wrote that, they could take it.
They can.
And
this is a very serious side of Michael Cagle today. I'm a bit concerned.
There are shitty people out there, and
there is lots of shitty people out there,
and they will, take advantage of you. Protect your art. Protect yourself.
Are you gonna be one of those? Are you gonna be one of those women in France who literally go naked with a sign up, going "Protect yourself, protect your copyright music"?
Baba,
paint your boobies.
Oh my God. The first half of this show is you just literally passing gas the entire time.
Okay, I'll go back to my box. I'll get back to the music side, shall I? That's so unfair that I can't do that. It really is. That's pissing me off that I can't do a thumbs up. Anyway, on the show today, we have some great music for you all. While Michael is putting his thumbs up in the air and getting it on the screen, which is so unfair. Anyway, JD's Jean, who sent us a great track last night, she has also sent a second track in, and it's called Angels in Red Boots. So if you enjoyed her music last night, we've got a second chance to listen to that great artist again. A powerhouse of an artist who had a great song with us yesterday. She has sent her second song in, and yes, of course, we will play it. A friend of mine, country singer, singer-songwriter, a great friend of Bo Hoss, also, Wolfie Milestone. He has sent one in because he is remembering his late mum. He has written a song for her. It's called Mama's Cooking. And he sent it through to the show saying, please, could we play it? Because he was thinking about his late mum, who he misses and he loves, and always will remember her. So, of course, we will put it on the show. Absolutely love you, Wolfie, and I hope you're okay, mate. Thank you for sending the song through. Okay, Word 66 are releasing a brand new rock album, okay, with a brand new rock song on it called Sky is Falling. They are Las Vegas rockers. Please go and see them. They are touring at the moment. They have very much a sound of Queen, The Cole, really, really good album, which is out at the moment. But we've got the single, Sky is Falling, which isn't even out until April the 24th, and they've given us a sneak preview. So thank you, Word 66, for sending that through to us. Okay, next one. Richard has got a song in because he done a favour for me this afternoon. So he has got another one in called Temporary Was the Plan. That's from Raw 84, another great song sent in from himself. And then also, if you can remember Jenna Kay from yesterday's series, she has sent in a second song also called Poet. Okay, she was a lady with the red shoes, or the guitar, sorry, where it was unintentionally placed. And yes, the show was we had a few moments on that one. Right. So anyway, great songs. What one would you like to start with? You're going to say number 2, aren't you, before you even go for it? Yeah. Let's get Wolfie's done, shall we? Here's our Wolfie. Multi-award winner, multi-country singer, absolute great guy. Please get this guy listened to. Get his music on for him, because he is an absolute country legend, and we absolutely love him. Okay, this is Mama's Cooking, everyone. Everyone think about their mama's cooking, what they like to cook. This is what Wolfie's mum likes.
I remember Mom was cooking on that old cast iron stove. My daddy was a drifter and he left when I was 4. I remember the welfare worker always knocking at our door. I remember Mama saying, son, don't consider yourself poor. For as long as there's a roof to keep away the rain, as long as there's a bit of food to take away the pain, as long as you've got love and you're trusting God above, then in your shoes will walk a man that you could be proud of. I remember my old neighborhood as if it was today. Kids would laugh at me, hand-me-downs, then they'd walk away. With tear-filled eyes I'd turn and run, heading for the door. Waiting there to greet me was my mama's words once more. For as long as there's a roof to keep away the rain, as long as there's a bit of food to take away the pain, as long as you've got love and you're trusting God above, then in your shoes will walk a man that you could be proud of. Away the rain, as long as there's a bit of food to take away the pain, as long as you've got love and you're trusting God above, then in your shoes will walk a man that you could be proud of. The hard times now are gone, Mama's passed away, but sometimes late at night I can still hear her say, as long as there's a roof to keep away the rain, as long as there's a bit of food to take away the pain, as long as you've got love and you're trusting God above, then in your shoes will walk a man that you could be proud of, and in your shoes will walk a man that you could be proud of.
What do you think? Wolfie Milestone, eh? Hey?
A really cool song. You know, I lost my mom 4 years ago. It was a really tumultuous relationship, though. I won't really get into much of it, but it was both really good at times and then absolutely terrible. But one thing that I do remember is she was an amazing cook, like just astronomically phenomenal cook. And I learned a lot of that by watching her. So to this day, I love cooking. And so I can identify with that kind of song. So
there's nothing better than your mama's cooking. You know, roast dinner's over in the UK for me. She does a mean roast dinner.
Yeah, my mom was, her recipes were really, really good, but bless her heart. Yeah. So it's kind of bittersweet. If I wrote a song about my mom, it would be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It'd be like part of it would be a love song and the other would be, so yeah. But I really like that song. Not taking away from that. Really cool. To honor your parents.
Richard said we're all coming to yours for a feast. I reckon Michael would do an absolutely amazing meal. I reckon we'd be treated like gods.
I'm a fuck off. I'm a really good cook. Like there are certain things that I do that whenever we go somewhere that people, you do something well when it's a holiday or something and people ask. Like I make ridiculous mashed potatoes. I know that sounds stupid, but my mashed potatoes are it's like crack. It's like when you're eating it, you can't stop. It's like, and everybody's like, make mashed potatoes. I make great chicken cacciatore. I make really good soul food for being a little fat white guy. Because I make amazing.
You called a little fat white guy? Hey, excuse me.
Me. Somebody just wrote me and said, "Let's talk about your weight. You've lost a lot of weight. What is your secret?" And you know, I have
mashed potato.
I used to drink a lot of soda. Oh, I'm surrounded. Every time I get serious about talking about something, I get reamed.
I can't help the audience, can I? You know, just
Okay.
imagine if we were sitting in a studio, you know, and you started on a serious conversation. I can't help what the audience is saying.
But no, I literally one of the biggest things was I took out sugary drinks.
Okay.
That was a big, like, people that if you drink your calories, they stick with you a lot longer. So he says as he drinks.
It's blackcurrant juice. You can't get much more healthy than blackcurrant juice, surely.
I'm drinking sweet and easy tea.
The only one for me. Sweet and easy tea. You can't even get the name right.
I just give up. I'm never coming to the show professional.
It's no point. We've gone past professional. We've been working with each other for 3 months now.
No, I'm gonna have
There's
to come
no
in.
point.
I'm going to have to come in like Bubba Starts. Well, you know.
No, you know, it's Bubba Starts here.
This is Bubba Starts, and everything's
This
serious.
is the Sports Network. And the Vikings are on today.
This is the 12th podcast I've done, and it's only 4 in the morning. It's a 12th podcast. I'm doing 3 podcasts at the same time. Yes, I am.
And I'm in, and you're working with content creator 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
He's going to hit us.
He loves us.
He does, but let's be honest. Watching you two together was so cute because he is very matter of fact business. Not that he's stuffy. I mean, he doesn't have a corn cob up his butt, but he's not like frigid like that.
I meet him, I'll ask him to bend over.
No, Bubba, I did. Oh my God. What he's doing is he's just very matter of fact, and
He is very matter of fact.
He has
we love Bubba. Come on, we love Bubba.
He's got that matter of fact voice. Unsigned music is very important. And you're like, I'm like a happy medium. God.
Oh my God, that sounds so much like him. It's quite scary. If I actually turned you off on picture, people would think Bubba's in the studio with me.
Well, let's talk about it. Unsigned Spotlight is very, very important. Adrian, you're an asshole.
Do you know what? When he phones me in the morning, that's the first thing he says.
Oh my God.
Oh.
All right,
Oh,
so we're
Bubba.
going on to song number 3.
You two are going to get sacked.
I'm not usually the mature one in the group. But God.
Okay, number 3, please.
Number
What
3.
was number 3? What are you doing your Bubba impressions? Number 3 is Skylar's forward. Word 66. Turn your speakers nice and loud for Word 66 because this is a real
let's
heavy
turn our
song.
speakers. The sky is falling.
The sky is definitely falling.
Curve a
Or
lot.
the unemployment queue is falling because we've now been given the sack for taking the mickey out of the boss. Okay, sky is falling, everyone. Just to let you know, it was Michael. It wasn't me.
No,
Okay?
he can watch this show. Yeah.
Here in the darkness, the center of my room, I woke in a cold sweat, seen the doom and the gloom. The visions I saw were too much of it. It was the end of the world. There was no time to prepare. I told the people, but they just looked away. You must believe it. The sky is falling, the earth stopped turning. We watched the day turn into the night. We ran for shelter, there's nowhere to hide. We heard him scream, run for your lives. The sky is falling, the earth stopped turning. We watched the waves crash over the side. We asked forgiveness, it's much too late. I want to all about your fate. I couldn't believe it, how they laughed in my face. I told them there was no future, end of the human race. They said I was crazy, out of my mind. I said you gotta believe me, we're running out of time. Let's work together, 'cause there isn't much time. You must believe me. The sky is falling, the earth stopped turning. We watched the day turn into the night. We ran for shelter, there's nowhere to hide. We heard him scream, run for your lives. The sky is falling, the earth stopped turning. We watched the waves crash over the side. We asked forgiveness, much too late. I want you all about your fate. Sky is falling, the earth stopped turning. We watched the day turn into the night. We ran for shelter, there's nowhere to hide. We heard him scream, run for your lives. The sky is falling, the earth stopped turning. We watched the waves crash over the side. We asked forgiveness, much too late. I want you all about your fate. Sky is
You know,
We're at 66, everyone.
when I look at groups like that, I realize they're so much bigger than what we're doing. It's not about us. It's about everything. And it's bigger than what we're doing and who I am. It's about that's my Bubba impression.
I thought you were talking about the song then.
It
You still do your Bubba impression.
Well, it is bigger than us. And it's really an honor to watch everything unfold and music like Word 66, The Sky is Falling. It's part of why I created all this, so that we could bring artists together and unite them under one kind of umbrella that absolutely encapsulates all that we're trying to do here at the Scenes Project, because the Scenes Project is really about everybody else. When I get up at 3:00 in the morning and I start my 6 podcasts, it is important for me to look in the mirror and say, it's not about me. It's about you. And then at 6 a.m. when I finished my 12th podcast, I realized I'm just a small part of all this.
You've been practicing that all night, haven't you? You really have. Oh, dear. Richard said he can't wait to meet the new host next week. Yeah, Richard, the job's yours, mate.
No, I think Michael and AJ are doing a great job. You know, it's why I gave them the show. It's because it was time to move into a different direction. I looked in the mirror and I said, what can I do next? And I said, I could do anything I want. I'm Bubba Starts.
Can I just say to Word 66, all of this applies to you, okay? Great song, great beefiness, great rock song. Thank you for sending that. Nice and early. And as Bubba Starts would say, you're doing it for the artists, okay? This is about you, okay?
The group was really good. That lead singer actually had some serious chops.
He's got some serious chops, yeah, definitely.
And I miss that. You know, sometimes I miss the kind of rock singers that, you know, used to be really dominant in the 70s and the 80s, where, you know, because then all of a sudden rock turned, you know, kind of, I'm depressed. You know, and everybody's like,
Well, I hope everybody's loving the radio because I'm chucking on some of these artists to wake you up in the morning, okay?
Wait.
So when you think you're going to get something soft and country, you're going to get some of this blaring.
Wait. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
No, just don't do it, okay? Just don't do it, okay? Because remember what happened last time? Someone threw a brick through the shop window. Okay, someone threw a brick through the shop window last time you done that, okay? So please don't do that again, okay? Let's play song number 3, okay?
You're such a dick nose.
I am a dick nose. It's the best way to be, okay? Right, number 3. Song number 3, what are we having? Number 1, okay. We are going back to Jenny's Jean, Angels in Red Boots. There you go. Nice, innocent looking lady there, isn't she, hey?
And I really like the fact that she chose red. You know, red is such a unifying, adventurous color. Kind of like...
God, seriously.
I'm going to name my next podcast Red because that's all I see is
red boots, red shoes. We're having a bit of a red theme here.
I do like that.
Yeah, so do I. They're nice red boots, okay?
Red.
I was just out with my girlfriends on a typical Tuesday night. Dancing queens, drinking Jim Beam. The conditions, they were right. Then you walked in. You put an end to my good time. 'Cause then all that I could think about was you walking up to me, picking out which pickup line might let you buy a drink from me tonight. Come on, cowboy, don't be shy. 'Cause I tease my hair to hide my horn so you can only see those moves that you ain't making. Didn't your mama teach you not to keep a woman waiting for too long? Well, mine taught me to go after what I want. So I tease my hair to hide my horn so you can only see my halo. And if those eyes blue, I will flirt with fire, be my guest. You might get burned though, 'cause these dime a dozen devils like to dance to their own tune. But have you ever met an angel in red boots? Hey there, cowboy, what's your name? You come in here often, ain't that a shame? See, I was thinking that me and you could go round, maybe two. Whiskey, that is, but only if you're buying. Oh, come on, don't act so surprised. Sweet innocent, who, me? Yeah, I get that all the time. 'Cause I tease my hair to hide my horn so you can only see my halo. And if those eyes blue, I wanna flirt with fire, be my guest. You might get burned though, 'cause these dime a dozen devils like to dance to their own tune. But have you ever met an angel in red boots? Don't wanna listen to that devil on your shoulder asking you, have you ever met an angel in red boots? Well, now you can say you have. Later, cowboy.
I love an attitude song. I love an attitude song that she has it in spades. And I like her because she has a really unique voice. It's like, it definitely is country. Don't get me wrong. There's country for years in that voice. But it's kind of a unique kind of where she places her singing and where her timbre and tone sits. It's kind of unique. Like you could pick her voice out in a sea of other artists. So I really do like that. I love the song, love the attitude. She obviously can sing, and I really do. Like I said, I like an artist that doesn't sound like everybody else. I like somebody that's got an identifiable something in their voice because, at the end of the day, you want to be remembered. And it's not only just a good song, it's got to be a good voice. And, that's why I created the Scenes Project, is for those voices to have a place to go, because it's not about me. It's
I think Bubba could take some time off. I think really, we've got some lyric liners to do on the radio show, Michael. So what I'll do is I'll say to Bubba he could have some time off, because you just literally, like even Richard's saying, he's not quite sure whether Bubba's on the show or not. He actually thinks you're Bubba.
Oh, I'm so in trouble.
You are so in trouble. If he's listening to the show, you are so much in trouble. You really are. Let's have a tea break.
Imagine capturing the raw essence of nature, with its infinite color and beauty. Now, envision turning that into something truly transformative. Pure and easy tea cultivates the goodness of nature's bounty into fuel for your body. We are what we drink. Pure and easy tea, the pure nourishment your body craves.
Pure and easy tea. The only one for me. Is this your pure and easy sweet pose?
It really is good tea.
It really is good tea.
And I'm glad they're, and my only concern is that people will probably think maybe it's too hoity-toity, tea, like, can I throw it in a glass with ice and carry it around? Will it, yes, you can. I'm proof of that. I love that they're marketing themselves as fuel for your body and replenishing things. But sometimes you just want something that tastes good that you can put in a cup.
We're losing you, Michael. I think Bubba has affected Michael's ability to be able to speak on the internet from now on. This is an important newsreel. Michael has been lost, and I think it's because Bubba has shot him. I don't know what's happened to him. Where's he gone? We've lost Michael. How dare we lose Michael during the show? I think it was the impressions of Bubba. Hey, everybody, we've lost Michael. We will hopefully get him back very soon. He has literally lost all signal. Jeffy, I need pure and easy tea in my life. Jeffy, you can have a pure and easy tea. We want Michael to come back and we want to see him very much so. But while we're waiting for Michael, I want to introduce you to our brand new shop, okay, and the Unsigned Spotlight. So lots of you have been going over to the Unsigned Spotlight, brand new Facebook page. Please go in there. Let's see if he's back. Hello, what happened?
I don't know. I was talking. I thought it was Bubba. He turned me off.
Bubba stun gunned you. He literally stun gunned you. So Jeffrey's just come in, and Jeffrey wanted you back. And Jeffrey just said he wants pure and easy tea in his life, where you can go over the website and you can go and have yourself to a packet of pure and easy.
I really, truly mean that too. It is like, I've had some people, because it's marketed so eloquently and so it really does come across as a highbrow, high quality, highbrow thing. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe we need to do a commercial with just like me on the road singing and going, oh, I need something to drink. I'm exhausted. I'm famished. I need to restore and replenish. And I grab some pure and easy tea and I drink it out of a jar with ice in it.
Well, you've still got to do your 30-second clip. So why don't you go and do it?
I've got it down to 40 minutes. 40.
Anyway, everybody, let's have a look at the Unsigned Spotlight. Let's see how busy you have been overnight. Wow, look, we've gone from 0 to 115 followers in 8 hours. Not 8 hours, sorry. I'm not very good at maths. That's like nearly 24 hours. 115, that's not bad. That's good. I'm happy with that.
I was reading some reviews and people are saying we'd like to hear Michael sing more live on the show so I really feel drawn to those comments.
Look, everybody, we've now got the shop as well. We could have Michael singing if everybody wants Michael singing. Does everyone want Michael singing live?
The Love Boat.
Oh my God, seriously. We're going for the Love Boat.
What?
We go for the Love Boat. I was trying to show everybody the brand new shop because the shop's definitely open now. And you can go and buy your merchandise for the Unsigned Spotlight and for Phoenix. And also, we are starting to do There you go. We're also starting to do some comments, character mugs from the show as well. Okay, so yesterday we were talking about Zippo. Okay, and look, you can get a Zip It mug in black.
Okay, but
and also in coloured as well. Look, sponsored by Unsigned Spotlight.
Wait,
there you go.
Do that.
Why?
We just talked about copyright and trade.
Oh, we'll get away with it. Come on, Zippy would love it that he's on our mugs.
We need to create our own little character then. But
Go and buy it then, okay? If Zippy does, like, we'll give him some money for it, okay?
Yes, we can't.
Okay, that looked quite good. It was allowed on the shop. We copyrighted it because we put unsigned spotlight at the bottom. So technically, it's ours.
That's not how that works.
It is. Look, we put unsigned spotlight on it, and the shop put it through. They check the publisher's duty, they check the copyright, and then they put it on the shop, so it can be bought.
I just don't. Can you see Bubba coming on and having to defend that?
I know,
guys.
It's in my shop. I'm the one who's going to get it.
Guys, when I started Scenes Projects, I created this so that we all had an environment to feel safe. And now we're being sued because we have a mushroom penis on our cup.
It's not a mushroom penis, it's Zippy. You cannot go around calling Zippy a mushroom penis, okay? We will get the sack for calling Zippy a mushroom penis, okay?
We'd be more legal doing it, calling him.
Well, he doesn't look anything like Zippy anyway. We're just calling him Mr. Mushroom Penis for copyright reasons, okay? We've created a character called Mr. Mushroom Penis, okay? And he's on our mug. He doesn't look nothing like Zippy.
You were talking about you being in the hospital. Zippy could be your mushroom penis.
Exactly. The hospital have sewn it on, and it now looks like a mushroom.
I got the name for it. AJ's PP.
Anyway, that's now in the Unsigned Spotlight, and please go and help yourself. Just tell the 5 viewers not to say anything. All right, we've got 6 tonight, okay, and there's been people popping in as well, Richard. You need to do your maths.
We are just...
We're bad.
By the way, everybody needs to stop by tomorrow and watch the show because I'm hijacking it with my song list.
Does that mean I've got a night off?
Well, you have to load the songs up.
Oh, no, I'll just take a night off. I'll have a night off. Bubba can come and do it. You can do it, Bubba.
Oh my God. When I started Unsigned, I wanted everybody to know that I'm willing to wear 1,000 hats. And I have worn almost 2,000, sometimes 700 at the same time. Oh my God.
Please get the zip it. It'd be really good to get the zip it, okay? I reckon that's going to sound like hotcakes. What do you reckon, Richard? You designed these, Richard. These are your faults. I'm going to send all the lawyers over to you.
And we will. If that's a copyrighted character, we will be in trouble. Oh.
He's not copyrighted. He's a mushroom penis. Anyway, 2 songs left of tonight. Let's have the last 2 songs so I can go and get my dinner. It's getting late. Okay. Number 5. So number 5 tonight in the bank of lovely music. It is Jenna Kay and Poet. Okay, so let me find Jenna. Let's have a look at the sleeve, what she's got on now. Let's see if Michael takes the Mickey out of her sleeve today, or is it a funky... Look at that for a funky sleeve. I like that one. Jenna Kay, you are good with your artwork. You really are.
Yeah, she was on yesterday.
She was. She hasn't got a guitar. Stuck somewhere.
She absolutely knows who she is and what her brand is and what she wants to come across. I mean, she
certainly does.
Really brilliant. It's a kudos to her.
You haven't even heard the song yet. I haven't even heard the song yet. We'll put it on now.
I already know. See,
it's called Poet.
That's the cool thing about it. She's obviously working with people that are helping her establish her brand. And
that's what it is.
It is really, really, I mean, from the little bow tie at the top for smart ass or smart sass, the little treble clef, everything is meticulously created to just reinforce the brand. Good on her. I like it. I already know I'm going to like the song.
You're just jealous that you can't dress like that.
Who says it? No?
Don't act like a tortured artist, saying that I'm so heartless. You're not Hemingway, you're just cliche, yeah. You're not shaking Shakespeare, I'm not getting anyone jealous. And it drives you mad how no one reacts to your insincere, mysterious, you're only just a always been center of attention, drama queen, riding with a side of low self-esteem, Mr. Misunderstood, a walking fatal flaw, trying too hard, Renaissance textbook footnote, afterthought, and you don't even know it. You're a bad lover and a worse poet. Tell me if you're so royal, why aren't your friends more loyal? Do they see through that made-up artistic act, feeling like the world's target? Babe, you're just a narcissist every time you're singing. Honestly, it's given. Always be center of attention, drama queen, bratty with a side of low self-esteem, Mr. Misunderstood, a walking fatal flaw, trying too hard, a Renaissance textbook footnote, afterthought, and you don't even know it. You're a bad lover and a worse poet. Roses are red, violets are blue. It's your own fault, you lost your favorite news. Roses are red, violets are blue. Some eyeballs are pink, people don't think about you. Always be center of attention, drama queen, bratty with a side of low self-esteem, Mr. Misunderstood, a walking fatal flaw, trying too hard, a Renaissance textbook footnote, afterthought, and you don't even know it. You're a bad lover and a worse poet. Oh, you don't even know it. Oh, you're a bad lover and a worse poet.
Absolutely what I expected. Absolutely great. Such a solid song. Love her. Love the vibe. Love the brand. She's got a really. I can't imagine her not having a huge following, like on some kind of social media, because she just really gets it. She knows what she has to do, and not only is she doing it, she delivers it really well. Like,
She does.
good on her.
Really, really
Good on her. That is a
The gals are killing it this week. I'll tell you, between those two, I'd like to see those two tour together.
yes. That was really. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I'm really good at, and that is picking out someone that has spent a lot of time before they sent their stuff out to make sure they got their shit together. And
Definitely.
really, and that's what she did. And you can really tell with the artwork, with the presentation, with the consistency of the style, with her production, everything. She's got a great future. Really does.
And I think it's a good model for like young artists. You know how you do come into the industry. You know, if you're really serious about coming into the industry, hit people hard. You know, those front covers, spend the bloody money on the production, spend the money on showing yourself off. You know, those hard-hitting songs, when you first bring them out, bring your best version of yourself forward. And that's what's going to hit the charts. It really is.
Because the bottom line is for anybody, the days of a handshake and a business card, doing all the work is not accurate. It's
Hey, look, our friends are back. Look,
walking.
I know, but I was saying hello to our friends. We've also got to say hello to the audience, okay? Carry on. Sorry.
No, it's just I was at a point where you can't pass a business card out to everybody. You can't pass an EPK out to everybody. So when you're doing something as a brand new artist, your first song, or let's say your first 2 or 3 songs that you release, that's your business card. That's your EPK. That's your website. That's your opportunity to make a first impression. You'll never get a first impression again with someone. You know, Robin is a fine example.
Definitely.
She nailed who she was and solidified her presence by an amazing. We all need to do that. We all need to emulate that, because I can't go in, you know, and reintroduce myself to people that already know me. You know, they've already known me. They already have an opinion. But I've tried to make sure that every time, which is why every time I step on the stage behind a mic, I try to bring my absolute best. Why? Because there's a lot of people who don't know who I am, and they're going to go, okay, well, that guy's either got it, or what? Why is this guy taking a shit on stage? You know, that is going to be and so you do the same thing. You know, when I first met you and you represented your brand, it was because of what I saw, the professionalism and the insight and the wisdom and the guidance that made me stay. It is the same thing. I tease Bubba, you know, about being very business and matter of fact, but it was because of that, because there was a consistency in the fact that I knew he wasn't going to be, you know, joke, even though he's got a great sense of humor, you know, but I watched him from the sidelines doing all these things, and that was his business card. So everybody, don't just watch this show to listen to the great music, because there is. If you're a young artist wanting to start out, you can see who's doing it the right way. And if you have questions about whether you're doing it the right way, then you need, even though I tease him and he drives me crazy, you need to see the guy right there to the left of me, because he has insight. He does have wisdom. He is a mentor. He is someone that will help you. And it's like creating your brand. People, that's the most important thing you can do as an artist. Know your brand and stick to your brand. It's like, I'm a country singer and I want to do music that makes people feel good, and my age group that I want to hit is this, you know, even though I'll get other fans, you know, from other ages, but know your brand, know who you are, know what your strengths are, and hit them. And if you don't, and you're just sitting there with 30 songs and some recordings and don't know what to do, you need to see this guy right here and say, I need some advice. I need to be mentored into the next step, because
and we will get you there.
And because she's doing that. Her team has made her very obviously. She's not going to get out there and saying, I lost my denture cream. You know that. She's not going to do
what? She's not. And another person who we've been talking about branding to since she has joined us at Phoenix Rise is Raw 84, and he is doing fantastically well and an unbelievable songwriter. He really is. I've been working with him today, and I've really seen his talent, absolutely amazing talent, and he's really out there for everybody and wanting to help loads of people within the Scene Project and also at Phoenix Rise. And he's been an absolute pleasure this week to get to know as a person, but also to listen to his music. And we've had a lot of his music on this week, and we've really, really enjoyed it. So to finish off the show tonight, we are going to have Raw 84, and Richard has sent his song in for us. So temporary was the plan, but I think now being with the Scene Project and also Phoenix Rise, it's not going to be temporary. It's definitely going to be long term, because we've got some great things coming up for this young man, and we are really looking forward to working with him. Okay, so Temporary is this song, and it's the last song of the night. Enjoy, everyone.
Yeah, I'm running back to you. I left Manchester with a backpack, one-way ticket and a half plan mapped out. Said I needed cheap beds, late nights, new sights, something to snap out. Hostel rooms and 2 a.m. food that I probably shouldn't eat. Trying to find a version of me that wasn't glued to an office seat. Then a courtyard in Lisbon, somebody murdering chords on a guitar. You arguing vowels with the guy at the desk about who you are. It's Anna, you said like it mattered more than it should. I said it wrong with a mouth full of pastry. You looked at me like you would. Professional mispronouncer, that was my opening line. Didn't know that a single correction would read your mind. We were meant to split directions, Barcelona, Morocco, separate ways. But Vinho Verde and Sunset View started bending days. We flipped a coin on a hostel bar, like distance wasn't that far. Heads came down and changed our plans. Suddenly your hand in my hand. We said it's temporary, just the summer we'll forget. Just a couple of cities that we haven't seen yet. But every train we took just tied another thread. And every road we walked rewrote the things we said. We called it freedom, we called it chance. But it felt like more than a passing glance. If it was only Europe passing through, why does it still feel like I'm running back to you? Yeah. Overnight trains with our knees touching, sharing headphones, sharing crisp. Barcelona getting lost on purpose, arguing which alley had the most authentic twist. You said dead ends build character, I said they waste our time. You rolled your eyes and walked ahead, I followed every time. Barcelonator at dusk, you daring me into the sea. Said you're British, you'll survive, then you ran in before me. Freezing water, swearing loud, you laughing like you'd won. Wrapped in towels on the sand that night, I knew this had begun. In the lake and skies and I'm pale, joking, delete my history. You saluted like it's serious business, cliff edge bravery. You jumped first without hesitation. I calculated risk, but landing breathless next to you felt better than safe ever did. Florence glowing orange from Piazzalo high above. You called me staring, called it out, I called it observing, not love. Trevi coins and secret wishes we pretended not to share. Statistically unrealistic, but I still threw mine there. Amsterdam bikes and near disasters, strawberries, bread and laughter. You asked what happens after this, I said I don't want that answer. We said it's temporary, just the summer will outgrow. Just another set of stories we tell but never show. But every mile between the lines was something real and true. Every skyline had a shadow shaped like me and you. We called it timing, we called it fate. Like that makes it easier at the gate. If it was only Europe passing through, why does it still feel like I'm running back to you? I'm running back to you.
All right, so again, a great, absolutely phenomenal songwriter. He's really.
He is a phenomenal songwriter. He really is. I'm loving his work.
His words are terrific. The feel of it. I just want to know this because I need to know. He is writing all of the lyrics. Is he writing and arranging the music as well?
He's writing and arranging the music. Yeah.
So he is. So the music is. Those are his chords. Okay, so he does what I do.
So he basically he gets people to come and do the vocals. He does get some of the vocals through AI, but he does get professional singers mostly to come and do the vocals. He's he wants to, and his ideal is, which is why he's building his website the way he is and his Facebook page the way he is. He wants to connect with vocalists around the world to take these songs to the next level, to be able to have vocalists who can work with him.
I would gladly record some of his stuff if he felt like, my voice would go well with something that he's got. Because I really like, I have no problem with AI if somebody sat down and they just don't have. Yes, I use AI for instruments. Sometimes it is a saxophone and all. Fine. So, I gotcha. I do myself as a guide, then replace it.
He also does vocals himself as well. Wow, Richard, you are like a man of many talents.
Yeah,
no wonder we've got so much equipment.
here's the deal. I don't have a problem with AI if it just comes down to the fact that I can't afford studio musicians to come in. This is my arrangement. These are my words. These are my chords. I wrote this song. Rather than paying $2,500, a session to have live musicians come in, I need help with that. I'm not rich, but I still have the talent. This is my song. This is, what is the difference between playing horns on a keyboard, because it's a sound, and playing horns on a keyboard and having AI do it? There's real. Exactly. I've always said, as long as it's your words and your arrangement, it's your music where you can sit down and say, I wrote the music to that. That's my baby, which is what I do with my stuff. Now I'm fortunate because I can play and I know how to use plugins. So
I totally agree with that. AI is a tool to be used like Pro Tools or samples, but shouldn't replace creativity of humans.
Exactly.
With writing music and lyrics. I totally agree 100%.
Absolutely. I'm fortunate. I took piano. I took theory, so I know how to structure a song. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody. And then not everybody can afford, an expensive DAW and, $1,200 worth of plugins to copy sounds.
I tell you what, we'll all go after we've been to yours. Okay, we're all going over to Richard's. One for the hot tub. Okay, we're just going to move his missus out after for a little while. Okay, all us lads are going to go to the hot tub. I'm going on the arcade machine. Okay, and then I am sitting with all the music equipment in the studio because I tell you what, it's like a kid's playground in there. I've seen all the pictures. We would have so much fun. We'd be there for the whole week. It'd be brilliant.
Because for me, I'm a singer, and so I don't really get to buy lots of instruments. Like people buy guitars, and if you're super rich and you play piano, you can buy multiple pianos. I can't do that. I only have 3. So
yeah, 3. I've just got the one, and it sits there, and I've never played it.
But for a singer, I'm getting my first new mic in. I have used Beta 87As since 2001. I am now jumping up to the next different one. I'm not using Beta 87As, and I get it today. And I'm excited. It is. And nobody's touching it because
just Michael.
It was expensive. It was stupid.
No one else is.
No, and some people think they can use your mic just because they're a singer, and I'm like, bitch, you didn't buy that.
Get off my mic.
I don't know you. I don't know if you're going to drop that.
Glad Michael liked the song. This was the hardest lyric to write I have, as it's this real story that's got lots to it.
I really honestly did, and I like you as a songwriter, and I like that you're not defined by a genre. I like that you're not defined by a style. I could hear you doing something upbeat and or something that's relaxed. I could hear you doing a ballad. I could hear you pulling back everything and doing something acoustically. I think you have some really good chops as far as writing. It's like Willie. Willie is a phenomenal writer, and I thought all he wrote was country. And
Yeah.
he turned around and wrote a song for me that is total pop. Total
A good song is a good song, no matter what the genre. That's
Exactly.
very true. Exactly. We're going to finish that with a good song is a good song, no matter what the genre. It's proved it today. It's proved it this week. We have got 5 more songs coming tomorrow from Michael Cagle, who is going to be directing the show tomorrow.
And I have guests coming on.
Oh, if you want to come and join us tomorrow with guests.
So,
is it a secret?
So, here's the deal.
Oh, I like deals.
It's the Cagle Takeover Show.
Oh, the Cagle Takeover Show. Interesting. So there'll be no hospital dramas by AJ at the beginning of the show tomorrow.
No penises in a cast.
Michael Potte is just literally just come on at the wrong time. Hiya, Michael. How you doing? Hey, man.
Hey.
He's also just voted for Michael on the ISSA. Thank you so much, Michael.
And I actually voted for you for, I think it was Male Vocalist of the Year. Along with
see, look at that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Keep voting everyone for the ISSA.
Listen, I'm literally learning all of these people, and I'm really trying super hard to get to know other artists because, it's not about, it can't just be about you. It's about, and this guy's really good.
He's phenomenal.
I'm seriously.
Michael Potte's always been phenomenal.
I just like, so I am loving the fact that I have once again jumped into a pool where the people that I'm surrounded by I'm inspired and blessed, and I'm in love with their talent. Like when I go out with my friends, we are super talented, and now I'm learning all these people in ISSA, and they are so nice. Like they don't know me from anything, but all of a sudden I'm getting all this love from different people, and they're like, I've checked your music out, and I'm like, it's overwhelming, honestly. But I remember that name, and I'm like, I voted for you. I did.
Well, if you want to check out Michael Potte's music, please do so. We will have some of Michael's music back on the show next week, I'm sure. Thank you for joining us, Michael. We are off now. We will be back live tomorrow at 10 a.m., 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. over the UK. Have a pleasant evening. Have a pleasant morning and a pleasant afternoon. Michael, say the goodbye.
This program is part of the Scene Projects Podcast Network. The Scene Project features interviews with independent musicians, comedians, and artists from across the Midwest. Become part of our community and support local art wherever you are.